I took really nice profits today as I unwound my remaining short positions. Other than my bond portfolio, I am now completely cash. More on that and all of the numbers that I'm looking at in a second. If you're watching this and you are not yet in college, immediately hand the phone to your parents because your college fund literally right now is going up in flames. Over the last 3 weeks, countless people in my TikTok feed said, John, it's not a bear market. We're not down 20%. And I said, everything I'm looking at tells me that we are in a bear market. And I was right. What were those people waiting for? So here we are. The Magnificent Seven has been in a bear market for days. The Russell 2000 is now in a bear market. The NASDAQ 100 and NASDAQ Composite now in a bear market. And by bear market, I mean technically down 20% or more from their all-time highs. The S&P 500 is very close to being in a bear market. Not there yet. What did these people wait for? I have been shouting from the rooftops for at least the last 3 weeks that we have been in a bear market. And what did I do? I did not time the bull market top perfectly, but I did a pretty good job. And I have saved all of that cash from just poof, evaporating into thin air. It is safe in my account. I have even made money on the way down. And I understand with almost 100% certainty, I can guarantee you, if you have a financial advisor or some sort of money guy, I can just about guarantee you that they are telling you to not sell, to stay where you are. The market always comes back up. Yeah, sometimes after years eventually. Are you willing to ride this out? Here's one of the other big things happening right now with almost all, other than the S&P 500 here, of the major indexes now truly in bear market territory. What do? Do you sell now and get out, or do you stay in? Here's my argument here. Now, based on my research, and that's one of the things that you need to do, either A, do your own research, or B, get it from somebody that you trust. I say that the S&P 500 could ultimately come down 30% from the highs. So if it's down 17-ish% right now, it's still got a long way to go. Still has almost double the room to fall in the S&P 500, in my opinion. So if you know how to make money in a bear market, I think it is still worth getting out. If you have no idea how to make money in a bear market, or you need some help, either stay on the sidelines and ride this out, ride the roller coaster to hell, ride it out, ride the bear market all the way down, or get some help. Reach out to me. I am here for you. But your financial advisor, you guru, your guy, they're telling you to stay in because they don't know how to invest in a bear market. They have no idea what they're doing. On top of it, because they're probably not a fiduciary like I am, they don't make any money. They don't make their paycheck, their commissions, if you're sitting there in cash. They need you to be all invested in their funds because they don't get paid. They want you to stay invested so they can get paid. So they are making money while you go broke. Nice, right? On top of it, they just have no clue on how to make money in a bear market. Anybody can make money in a bull market. My 11-year-old son could make money in a bull market. My dog Putz could make money in a bull market if his paw wasn't so big and it could just hit the enter button and not 5 other buttons on the way down. If you don't know what you're doing right now, you better figure it out fast. This is not investment advice, and if you don't know me, I'm John Crocker, professional investor, proud American, cigar lover, and owner of Crocker Capital, LLC. As of 2:30 in the afternoon, here is the S&P 500 and my thinking and my numbers. We have now made a couple confirmed breakdowns. We now have 2 unconfirmed breakdowns, one below 5,353, another below 5,190. It is possible now that we get the next dead cat bounce, the little fake out next bear market rally. I say that could possibly come up to about the $5,301 level, not that it's dollars, but that level. Otherwise, my next target low, I'm not saying it's the bear market low, but my next target low after either that bear market rally or we never even get the bear market rally, my next target low, if you can see it down there on the bottom, is 4,800. Again, as of about 2:22 in the afternoon, and as I record this at 3:07, it looks way worse than this. We have several confirmed breakdowns. We now have an unconfirmed breakdown below the $478 a share level. Let's see how it ultimately closes on the day. I think it is possible. No, okay, that bear market target rally of 425, that's wrong, I'm sorry. That should be a bear market target rally of 437. But if we get the bear market rally, that little dead cat bounce up or not, my next target low for QQQ is about 409. One of the reasons that I say we could now see another dead cat bounce is we have had, in the short term here, we have had amazing short-term fear. Yesterday was nearly a 90% one-sided down day. As of about 2 o'clock this afternoon, it was absolutely a 90% one-sided down day. Now, in a bull market, that can be one of the first signals of that capitulation, and then the buyers come in. But this is a bear market. It may not work this way. It is possible to have a dead cat bounce here, but it does not have to happen. Like I started off this video with, I unwound my remaining short positions. Very, very happy to do so. Also unwound that short position in West Texas Intermediate crude oil. My target low was about $64 a barrel. What a gift to exit that even lower from there. So we now have an unconfirmed breakdown in oil below about $64 a barrel. If we can confirm lower on Monday, oil could go even lower. I might expect a little dead cat bounce up here in oil, but I'm not playing it. I'm also not going to play any potential dead cat bounce up in just the market alone. My next move, probably in the market, if we do get any kind of dead cat bounce, will then be to open up new short positions. You think I'm nuts? Let me know in the comments. All of my members are going to know when I'm doing it, and I bet they can't wait for me to tell them. Thank you to the Kabasi letter for what I am about to tell you. On Thursday, hedge funds sold their stocks at the largest one-day amount since 2010. That is incredible. Meanwhile, retail investors bought about $4.7 billion of stocks on Thursday. That is about more than they bought in about 10 years. Unbelievable. Now today, the S&P 500 has erased about at least $1.5 trillion of money, just poof, gone into the ether. Couple that with yesterday, and in only 2 days here, $3.5 trillion have just evaporated, and most people did it to themselves. Now I get it. Most people say, John, the stock market is rigged against me. I can't do this. I don't get it. And it is. The stock market is rigged against you. The stock market is rigged against the people that have no idea what they're doing, that invest with their gut and their heart and their reactions and their emotions. It takes money out of their wallets and it puts it into the wallets of people that do their own research, that know what they're doing, that can track the emotional herd. You want help? Reach out to me.